Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be another get ready with me. I had fun filming the first one, and I actually planned to film this one a long time ago, as you can see by the title, what it's about. But yeah, things just got in the way and I never got a chance to film it until now. So yeah, I'll be filming Get Ready with Me's pretty much back to back. But I'm kind of excited to do this. This one's gonna be a little bit more chill, a little bit more quick, because the first one was a little bit of a witch with a bee to edit and upload. But and I figured out how to zoom in when I'm editing, so you will be zoomed in this time, like properly zoomed in. But I'm excited to get started, and as the title suggests, this is Pantone themed Get Ready with Me. So everything that I'm and it's all with non-project pan items, minus one item that I specifically picked out. But yeah, all with non-project pan items pretty much, because my last video was almost exclusively project pan, and I kind of just want to, you always see those items, so I want to break the cycle and show you what else I have. And this entire idea was inspired by the lip that I'm wearing, but that'll be the very last thing I put on. But yeah, I'm excited to do this, so I'll just get started now. So I'm taking my Milani eyeshadow primer, as I always do. This is my everyday eyeshadow primer, and I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelids. Again, I don't have a candle because I literally, I always forget about my candle until like I sit down right here and then I look and there's no candle, because I keep my candles on my nightstand. But this time I didn't feel like grabbing it because, oh, let me get a tissue. Because I didn't want to have to like go grab everything and cut the wick and light it after I just washed my hands and got like set up in this area. Didn't want to have to reset anything. So no candle yet again. And I'll be using the ColourPop Big Poppy palette. I haven't used this in so long. I haven't used this pretty much since I got it. And orange is my very favorite color. I love wearing orange eyeshadow. I was panning an orange eyeshadow for like a year and a half, also from ColourPop. But first of all, it's so beautiful. Like, I will keep this palette forever, even after it goes bad, because it's so pretty. I could definitely find something in this palette that at least resembles something like Peach Fuzz, and my idea is to put this shade called Cali Love all over my eyelid. Maybe I'll grab a shimmer from another palette, but this is what the shade looks like. So I think that's a pretty good match to Peach Fuzz, or as close as I can get with what I have in my collection. So again, I'm gonna take that same shade brush or like shader brush that I used last time, and I'm just gonna, you know, dip into the color and put it all over my lid and my entire eye. And I'm gonna use this mirror because this palette doesn't have a mirror in it. It's one of the cardboard ones. I actually don't know if you can still get, oh yeah, this is definitely a good match on my skin tone. It looks even brighter than it does in the pan because I have like a medium skin tone, so I think this is gonna look pretty good as far as a theme. But I actually don't know if you can still get this palette. I checked the ColourPop website like a few days ago because I saw that they have this is really bad. I saw that they have this palette that, or they used to have a palette that was like kind of like the same packaging, but the cover was sunflowers, and sunflowers are my favorite flower, and my favorite painting is Sunflowers by Van Gogh, so, or Van Gogh, whatever. So I was like, I wasn't gonna buy it because I am on a beauty bank, but I was gonna put it on my list, and it looks like it's discontinued, which is not a bummer because that's dramatic. It's literally just makeup, but yeah, I wanted it. I am a sucker for packaging. I love things that are pleasing to the eye. Even though I love greens, that also was one of the reasons why I bought the Sydney Grace Mountain Trail palette, because if you haven't seen the cover art for that one, go check it out because it's so pretty. It's like a beautiful mountain, and you know, I'm a mountain girly. I'm from the Midwest. I definitely prefer that to like deserts and beaches and stuff like that. Not saying I'm like mountain people, not saying it like that. I just realized how that sounds. But yeah, I love mountains and yeah, just scenery like that. So that was definitely like a big incentive to buying that palette. But I do love green, is like my favorite eyeshadow color to wear anyway. I do still have a tiny bit of eyeliner under my eyes from yesterday's makeup, even though I always wash off my makeup like with a double cleanse every night. But you know, I have wrinkles in my eyes, so sometimes makeup gets stuck there and it likes to hide. Oh well. I'm just gonna buff out the edges with like the blending side of this brush. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I have like a certain shimmer that I want to put on my eyelids. This is just an all matte palette, but I have, and I think I'm just gonna keep it like a monochromatic, or like the whole look is monochromatic, but I'm gonna keep it like just one matte color and then maybe a shimmer on my lids. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I want to use. So I decided I'm gonna use the shade from my Metropolis palette. It's called Helena, and oh yeah, I already swatched it. This is what it looks like. It's this one right here in the middle, and I'm just gonna put that all over my eyelid. There's a crow in the background. So oh, that shade is so pretty. This is like one of my favorite shades in that palette. I just love that it's like the undertone is so unique to anything else in my collection, and then it has like this, just like the sparkle. I don't know what I'm saying really, but it's really pretty and I love using this shade. But I was gonna say, I'm going out of town in a few weeks to see my grandma, who I haven't seen in over 2 years. So I'm really excited to see her. She's like one of the most important people in my life, and I used to see her multiple times a year even when I was a student. So it's like, it's been really weird not seeing her all the time, or like not getting to talk to her all the time, like in person. So I'm really excited for that. And I usually take, whenever I fly to Minnesota, sorry, I'm looking for my mascara. I'm not gonna wear eyeliner today because I want this to be a little bit of a lighter look. But whenever I fly to Minnesota, I use Sun Country, and they have like such strict, ridiculous like baggage policies. So I usually just bring like one suitcase and like my purse. When I go see my grandma, because she's in Arizona, I use Southwest, so I get 2 full-size suitcases, a carry-on, and a personal bag. And I'm not gonna use all of those because I don't need that many bags, but I just feel like, oh, okay, the mascara wanted to touch my eyelid, but it didn't get on my eye. So, oh, and then this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in the shade Black Brown. But okay, that time I did get the mascara on my eyelid, if you can see that. What is happening? I'm not usually this bad at applying mascara. I think because I'm talking. And I'm gonna try not to do my ugly mascara face. So my mascara application might not look as good as it usually does. But yeah, I'm not gonna bring that many bags, but I just feel like all this freedom for like being able to bring whatever I want to bring and not having to like strategically plan. And I feel like I'm still not gonna bring like too much makeup. I'm still probably gonna use that same makeup bag that I used like when I went to Minnesota over the holidays. So I'm not gonna bring like an excessive amount of makeup and be doing like a whole different type of makeup like every single day that I'm there. but I don't know, I'm just excited to pack, which is like weird. So this is what we're looking like so far. Literally just the eyes, but the eyes are done now. And I'll move on to face, and I'm gonna use this. Oh, let me wipe up any fallout there might be on my face. But I'm gonna use this primer from Revolution that I got like a year ago, and it's called Liquid Powder. And I used it once and I felt like it didn't really do anything. Like, it's supposed to dry into a powder, but I don't know. I'm gonna try it again to see if it really does anything at all. Oh no, it's like totally separated. That's really gross. Hold on. Okay, so it's looking like this, and I just shook it really, really hard multiple times. So I'm assuming this is what it's supposed to look like. I don't really like the dropper though. I need a mirror for this. I cannot do this without a mirror. I just dropped it, but it didn't spill out. Okay. I'm trying to set my mirror so that it's like, okay, it's resting like right under my phone that I'm using to record. So if I'm looking down, that means I'm looking at my mirror. But let me try to, I don't like products with droppers. I really don't. They make me feel weird and like, oh, okay, hold on. This like feels like it shouldn't be happening. I also feel like I need more. Like, it doesn't feel like it's enough. Like, it's covering my face, but it doesn't feel like it's enough, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put a little more. Just like 2 more drops. Okay, that's like gonna have to be good enough because I don't know what else to do. This is, I have used this on my face before. I don't know if I shook it up though. I don't remember. I haven't used this in a very, very long time. Okay. This was weird. So, a few days ago, I had a little like me day. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but basically, so I've mentioned this before, I've had a lot of struggles with my mental health, and sometimes I'm doing like okay for a long stretch of time. Let me apply my concealer. Technically this isn't a project pan, but I need to use this every day. It's just my e.l.f. color corrector. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes I have okay days. Sometimes I have days where I feel like almost back to my normal self. Sometimes I have really bad days, and sometimes I have days where I just feel like hopeless. I was diagnosed last year with depression, and you know, just for transparency, not that anyone ever asked, but so yeah, that's one of the things that I've been struggling with since last year, and some of the things I've been alluding to in my video. So I'm not gonna get too much into it because that's not what this video is about. But for the past, up until like a few days ago, like for maybe like a little over a week, I was just in a really, really bad mindset. Not like, oh, I forgot to put on my lip balm. Uh-oh. This is the, I just opened this today. This is the Huda Beauty Soap Balm, and I got this like in the last Sephora VIB sale, but I didn't use it until today, and I really like it actually. It smells like amaretto, which is like my favorite scent, and it actually, I feel like, does slightly plump my lips. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything, but I feel like it just smooths out all of the lines on my lips. So sorry, I should be looking at you. Yeah, it wasn't like really terrible where I was like, you know, suicidal or anything. I don't want to get into like heaviness like that, but it was kind of just like I was feeling very out of it and not, this is my Neutrogena concealer, the same one as last time, the Healthy Skin in the shade Almond. And yeah, I was just feeling kind of like hopeless and stuff and not in a good place. So finally, a few days ago, I decided to take myself out. I had been kind of like in the house a lot, kind of feeling stuck and everything. And so I decided to like give myself a change of scenery, see if that would help. So I went just down to the shopping center that's like a few blocks from my apartment. And I literally just like had my earbuds in. I kind of like took like the entire morning to myself, and I went like all around. The shopping center is like 2 square blocks, you know, so I kind of just went all around the entire thing. My first trip was to Ulta, so I will be actually the makeup product that I bought will be featured in this video. It was like a big mistake to buy it, but I did, and now I kind of just have to deal with the consequences and own up to it and stuff, not using my mood as an excuse at all. But that is the reality of having a mood disorder. Sometimes you can go back to your vices, but that's the concealer, and it's not as full coverage as last time because I didn't let it sit, but I think it still looks nice. Next I'll go in with my blush, and this is the Rare Beauty blush in Virtue. This was the like limited edition shade. It's like the orange leaning one. I'll swatch it actually. And I've never used this on my face. I've only swatched it. Here's what it looks like. I think it will be, because it's like orangey toned, I think it would be good with this like makeup look. But yeah, I went shopping at Ulta and what I bought is actually the next thing I'm gonna use in this video. But basically I went to Ulta, then I like went over to the Panera that's over there, and I got myself a coffee. It didn't taste good. I wasn't surprised though, because I've never liked Panera. No hate if you do, it's just not my preference. And then I went into a bookstore. Oh, sorry, I got a notification. I went into a bookstore, and I used to love reading when I was younger. So middle school, high school, I used to read like a book every day or two. Not even kidding, like I'd have to like pace myself if I wanted a book to last me 2 days. And I kind of lost that when I went to college because, sorry, I had to get a drink of water. I'm parched. But yeah, I lost that when I went to college because you're constantly busy. I minored in ethnic studies, so I was constantly, like, I already had my STEM classes because I was a chemistry major. And then I was taking all these GEs and writing courses, and then I also had an ethnic studies minor where you have to constantly be reading like different books, different papers. You have to be writing constantly, so I just didn't have the time to read as much as I did. So while I was in college, I kind of lost my, like, not passion for reading, but it just kind of like fell to the wayside, and I got used to not ever reading really. Now I'm gonna use the thing that I bought yesterday at Ulta, which is the L'Oreal True Match powder, and I got it in a lighter shade because I usually use W6 and this is W5. I'm really kicking myself because I'll just like start using it. I'll go into it while I'm talking, but basically the reason I bought this is because I don't really have a proper brush for this. I'm just gonna use my big powder brush. But basically I bought this because I was in the market for a lighter powder foundation because mine is like, all of mine are way too dark. They're like all my summer shades. And I'm gonna try this brush instead because like that one was not doing it for me. But I was in the market for a lighter powder foundation, and I was at Ulta, you know, in my feelings, and I completely forgot I was not supposed to be buying from L'Oreal anymore. So I did buy this one, and I don't even know if this is gonna work for me. I just assumed like going one shade down would work, but yeah, I should not have bought this. And now that I'm out of my funk, you know, hindsight is 2020, so it's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, I have to just move forward. Anyway, so yeah, I was at a bookstore, and I like kind of just miss the ambiance of bookstores anyway. Like I went during like midday on a weekday, so like almost no one was at the shopping center, and that's what I preferred. I'd like prefer to kind of just be alone and have like peace while I'm trying to have like me time. So it was like really nice to just be in a quiet setting, like getting to look at some books, and I actually bought 3 books while I was there. So I'm really excited to start reading them, and I feel like this powder is like a decent match for me. I won't know until I like look in my bathroom lighting though, because my bathroom has the best lighting in my entire apartment, of course. But and I'll take a picture after and like show you what it looks like at the end. But it was just really nice to have like a me day. I like got lunch, and like I got a little, my favorite thing to get is the orange and carrot juice from Jamba Juice, and we have one in that shopping center, so that's what I got. And it was really, really nice to just have like a moment of clarity and be able to clear my mind, and it kind of like got me back on track and like reset me. And I got to get out of the house. I got to kind of like be alone with myself and my thoughts, and kind of just walk around in the sun, which I never get to do anymore for many different reasons. So yeah, it was really, really nice to have something like that, have a day for myself. And I also, this is just like my Z palette with some random stuff. It's like a blush, that my Franken blush, my Franken bronzer, and like 2 different pans, and then my lid setting shade that I use sometimes. I probably could have used it today, but whatever. So I'll just be using this bronzer on this like angled brush from Spa Sister. They have really good angled brushes, I've noticed. This brand is like always at Marshall's, and I always get their angled brushes because it's like the perfect shape and size for like cheekbones and like your forehead. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. But I don't even remember what I was saying. Okay, I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, basically yesterday, or not yesterday, it was like a few days ago, but it was really, really nice to kind of just like have a day to myself, and I'm feeling better. I'm still not feeling like back to 100% because I still have a lot going on in my life, which I will talk about someday once it's all over. But yeah, I'm really feeling better than I was a few days ago. And I did like a bunch of laundry. I like cleaned my room last night after I took a nap, and yeah, so I can't really see too well because the lighting in my room is really crappy, but I'm feeling like this is looking pretty good. And that's all I'm gonna do for bronzer. I don't want to go overboard. But now I'll do, actually the product that I'm using as a mirror is my e.l.f. highlighter duo. This is the product that is in a project pan. It is in my deck of panning, and spoiler if you've been watching that, this will be my 7th time using it. So, and I'm of course using the orange side. As soon as I rolled this in, because I already knew I was going to make this video at the time. Also, this thing I've been using for my foundation is what I'm using for my highlighter too. It's what I've been using for my highlighter. So, as soon as I rolled this product in, I knew I was gonna use it for this video. I didn't know like how often I'd be using the orange side. Spoiler, this is the only time I've used it. But yeah, I was really excited to do this video when I rolled this in, and yeah, now I've gotten a bunch of use on it and I'm really happy that I got to use it in this video. I'm also gonna take that blending brush and just use it on my inner corner a little bit. I don't know if that's really doing too much, but I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, I can see it on that side. Let me add a little bit more here. Okay, angle might have changed. I realized I forgot to get anything for brows, so I just grabbed my Mary Jane palette that was like kind of next to me, and I'm gonna try to use one of these shades as a brow powder. Wish me luck. This is one brow. I think it doesn't look bad, but yeah, I wish I had brought my brow products. Alrighty, this is what my brows look like. I'll probably put brow gel in later, like before I take the final picture, but I just used the shade Rubia for my brows. It's the second darkest brown in here, and I think it is like a pretty good match for me. It's not like as dark as my brow hairs, but it's like a good filler for like the background of my eyebrow, you know. But now we're on to lips, and this is the item that kind of like inspired this whole look, because when I first heard that the Pantone color of the year was Peach Fuzz, I thought this looks, at least like the picture that they had on their website was like, this looks exactly like my e.l.f. Sheer Slick lipstick in the shade Golden Pear, which is like one of my favorite lip products in my entire collection. And I really hope e.l.f. eventually brings this back, because they brought back Black Cherry. And yeah, I understand why they only brought that shade back, because it's a dupe for Black Honey, but I really hope they bring the shade back because it's such a good shade and it's very unique. You really can't find this color anywhere else, like in this sheer formula. So I'll just put a light layer on my lips. Shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. So that's what one layer looks like, and in the summer when I'm like barely wearing makeup and I kind of just want like a peachy look, that I just put like one layer of this on my lips and like some mascara and like maybe some brow gel, and then that's all I do. So yeah, I love this color. I'm gonna do another layer though, so that the color really shows up, because you know, that's the whole theme of this video. And this is what my makeup looks like. So of course I'll post a picture of what the final look looks like when, you know, I have my clothes and jewelry and eyebrow gel on. But I'm really happy with this. It was like just fun doing a themed video. I love themes, and I'm very happy that this is the Pantone color of the year, because it's really pretty, and I have tons of things in my collection that I can wear for that color. So tell me what you think. I'm really liking everything that is on my face right now. I don't think there was a dud in this video, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you've done anything like this, like a Pantone look, or like if you just posted a look on Instagram or something, let me know. I love checking out like themed looks and stuff. But other than that, I'll see you in my next video, which will be my deck of panning update, where I will be rolling this out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.